Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Hey, what is up, trainers? Pogo Joel here, coming at you with a Halloween event guide video for Pokemon Go. This video will break down all of the event bonuses and tricks and treats that we have going on in Pokemon Go, and it should be a very exciting holiday season. Alrighty, trainers, grab your trick-or-treating candies and costumes and let's go get these Pokemon. So up first we have the graphic done by Couple of Gaming. I will be leaving a link to them in the description. Going over all of the event details, and we're going to break them down further, but we have new Shadow Pokemon, new avatar items, Yamask will be introduced in the game with the shiny variant. We'll see increased Ghost and Dark type Pokemon, special Halloween themed events. We get Darkrai in 5-star raids, and we'll get costumed Pokemon showing up in Pokemon Go. For the wild, we'll have Pikachu, and in raids, we'll have some other starters in costumes. And then we do have the event bonuses. We'll get right into all of those now. So up first, encounter spooky Pokemon. The increased Dark and Ghost Pokemon should be awesome. We have some shiny hunters out there that are looking forward to this. We might see shiny Rattata in the game. That's a really cool Alolan version there. We have seen Zubats in the past being part of the Halloween event, so hopefully we still get some of those, as they are considered spooky by any means for sure. Hopefully we can get Meowth, Alolan Meowth, maybe in the wild. I don't want it increased in eggs, but it might be in the wild. We have had Alolans in the wild before. We have shiny Ghastly, which could be a possibility, Haunter and Gengar. In the past we have had Drowsy as part of the Halloween event. I know it's a psychic, but keep an eye on that. We might get an increase because it is spooky. Over here we have Alolan Raichu, who's also psychic, so maybe we'll see that in the raids, don't know. We do have Cubone, who has always been part of the Halloween event as well with its shiny variant. Not sure if that will be there, but we do have, Charmander wearing a Cubone mask, so who knows. We do have Murkrow being a dark type and Sneasel being a dark type, both possible shinies there. Then over for the ghosts we have Misdreavus, who can be shiny as well. Mismagius, a pretty cool one there. Houndour can also be a shiny, so that's definitely a dark type to look out for. And then Tyranitar is a dark type. Sorry, Larvitar is not, but we might see increased Tyranitar raids, as it is a dark type. Probably not available in the shiny from a raid though, unfortunately. And then if we go down here, we have Shuppet and Duskull, which can be shiny. Their shiny families are pretty cool. And then we also have Absol there, so we might see those in the wild and in raids. They have been popping up in the wild most recently. And then if we go down here even further, we have shiny Drifloon Chance. Oh, I can't wait. I really want that so bad. I'm going to be hunting those really bad. Also making its appearance for the first time in Pokemon Go, Yamask is coming out with its shiny variant. This does evolve into Coffee Grigus. Coffee Grigus is a really cool looking Pokemon. It had some really awesome potential in Pokemon Go, but the moveset that they gave to it kind of held it back a lot. But still a pretty good Pokemon here, one that I am excited to hunt for as well. Ghost types have so many shinies available to them, it's pretty cool. And if you're into PvP, there's going to be a lot of good Pokemon for the most recent cup that's going on right now, the Sinister Cup. But up first we have Frillish. This is one I'm going to be hunting for and looking for like crazy. It's going to be a water and ghost type Pokemon that's coming out in this gen, and I'm excited to try to get my hands on one. It does have an attack of 115, defense of 134, and stamina of 146 with a max CP of 1257. And then the reason I want this is because I want to evolve it into a Jellicent. Jellicent is going to be a awesome Pokemon, a ghost and water type Pokemon with an attack of 159, defense of 178, stamina of 225. It maxes out at 2338. This thing is going to be a beast for the Great League, just general Great League, and if you're in the Sinister Cup, it's going to disrupt the Sinister Cup. You're going to probably want that on your team. And then if you do get a maybe 100%, if you max that out for the Ultra League, that's going to be pretty good for you too. So look out for Jellicent. Another dark type Pokemon that I will be hunting down for will be Dino. Dino is an awesome Pokemon. It evolves into Zawheelis, which is a PvP beast in the Great League, disrupting that entire Great League. And that evolves into Hydreigon, a three-headed dragon, which is pretty awesome there. A pretty good dark type and dragon type attacker. Probably better as a dark type, but another Pokemon that you definitely want to be hunting. If you find one of these, report them to your communities because people are definitely going to be wanting them. Next we have new Shadow Pokemon entering Pokemon Go for the Halloween event, and they're here to stay. We have Weedle making its appearance, a bug type. We have Electabuzz, an electric type. Magmar, a pure fire type. We have Lapras, a water and ice type. Then we go over to Mareep, and then we have Seedot, and then we also have Sableye. That's the one I'm most excited about. I feel like once you purify it, that's going to be a very good PvP Pokemon to utilize. Then we have Trapinch, Cacnea, and then we have Shuppet. Shuppet's going to be a good evolved Pokemon when it turns into Banette, having been purified there, giving it another PvP move it could use. And then Dusclops also picking up another spammy move as well. So get out there and get those Team Rocket battles if you haven't done it yet. Also, we did get that update with the new lock screen. Giovanni is in there, and we did get the names of the new Team Rocket members that have yet to make an appearance. I'm not sure if Halloween will be the time they appear, but just so we're aware, Cliff is the new big dude on the left. In the middle we have Arlo, and over to the right we have Sierra. So some new possible Team Rocket members we might encounter soon in Pokemon Go. Trick or treat! So we have some candy Halloween bonuses in the Halloween event. So we'll have 2 times catch candy, so anything you catch will give you double the candy. And then we'll have 2 times hatch candy and 2 times transfer candy. So the transfer candy is going to be the big point here. So anything you catch or hatch or transfer is going to give you double the candy. So if you're like me and you have problems with your storage, it's like maxed out here. Now is the perfect time to clear out your storage. So for example, if you raid a lot and you have issues with storage space, now is the time to get rid of all of those legendary Pokemon that are just eating up space. Usually I trade them daily to try to re-roll them with people, maybe get a lucky one. But here's a tip that I have for you. Even if you're not into PvP, this is going to be a good one for you. What I'm doing is I'm checking the IVs of my Pokemon. So you are going to want to use your IV checker. I use Pokegenie. And in Pokegenie, you are able to see the IV spread of your Pokemon. So for example, mine ended up being a 10, 14, 10. And then what you want to do is you want to plug that in. I have a PvP calculator that is from the Go Stadium. I will leave a link to them in the description here. And you're just going to want to go in there, find the Pokemon that you are trying to look up. So in this case, Rayquaza, or Rayquaza, however you want to say it. You plug that in there, you put what league, Ultra, and then I caught this in a raid, so we got to make sure we set that to raid there. And then we're going to need to enter the IV spread we found. So we have a 10, 14, 10, so 10 attack, 14 defense, and a 10 on the HP side. And then once you plug that in there, that's gonna show you what your rank is in PvP. And even if you don't PvP and you eventually someday might want to use this, it's gonna show you how close you can get to that point, so 2500, and it being a very good Pokemon for you. If that's too much work, if you're like, no, I do not want to check all of mine, I have too many, then just go ahead and keep maybe like the 6 best ones, or the ones that you're more sentimental with. If you're going up against raids, you're going to want an attack spread of 15 attack. That's going to be the most useful for raids. Totally up to you, but now is a good time to trash those Pokemon to get extra candy. Alrighty, so we have some spooky research coming in October. That's our Spiritomb research. Hopefully everyone has a chance to catch this again. With Spiritomb last time, these were the tasks here. For the first one, it's a spooky message research. So if you've done this already, hopefully it allows you to do it again. I don't know if there'll be new research tasks or the same. But Spiritomb is not a mythical or a legendary, it's just the forbidden Pokemon. So hopefully that means we can get another crack at this and maybe get a better one, maybe even get the shiny. That might be a good treat for us there. But for the first field research, a spooky message, it's catch 10 ghost type Pokemon. The reward is a Duskull with a shiny chance there. Then make 8 great throws for some XP. Use 108 berries to help you catch Pokemon. That gave you a Lickitung. Hopefully that's been updated. The reward back then, last year, was 10 Pokeballs, 1080 Stardust, and 8 Silver Pineapples. Hopefully we can get some of those new stones to evolve our Pokemon, the Unova stones. Then a spooky message part 2. It was catch 10 dark type Pokemon with a mischievous chance, and that is a possible shiny now. Then spin 8 Pokestops you haven't visited before, so brand new ones. If you're in a big urban place, that might be super easy. They're always adding Pokemon Go's. If you're in a smaller community or a rural player, this might be a little difficult for you. So hopefully they can tweak that, play around with that. And then catch 108 Pokemon to get your Spiritomb, which gave you 10 Pokeballs, 1080 Stardust, and 8 Silver Pineapples. Again, I hope a Unova Stone is part of the rewards there. But that is our spooky message for Spiritomb research. So we do have costumed Pokemon coming into Pokemon Go. All of the starters from Gen 1 in costumes will be found in raids, and Pikachu will be found in the wild in a Mimikyu costume. And then we have Darkrai making its appearance in 5-star raids. Darkrai is a Dark-type Pokemon making its way into 5-star raids for Pokemon Go here. So with Darkrai being a Dark-type Pokemon, it is going to be weak against Bug, Fairy, and Fighting. So if you have those Machamps that you maxed out back in the day, now is a good time to pull them out. If you have a Breloom that's powered up pretty high with Counter Dynamic Punch, that's going to be awesome too. It's the best DPS attacker for the fighting types. We have Hariyama, which is another awesome one with Counter Dynamic Punch, Togekiss with Charm and Dazzling Gleam, Toxicroak with Counter Dynamic Punch. We also have Charm Gardevoir with Dazzling Gleam as well. And then those are just the top recommended ones. There's still other ones you could use. Heracross with Counter Close Combat will be fine. Blaziken with Focus Blast will be fine. And you do have Gramble who has Charm now, so Charm Play Rough. And then you do have the top bugs, which would be Yanmega, Pinsir, Scizor. If it's rainy weather, that'll be a boost for them as well. So some really good options to go up against Darkrai. There you have it, trainers. The Pokemon Go 2019 Halloween event guide. Good luck catching these Pokemon. Remember, October 17th at 1 p.m. to November 1st, 1 p.m. Pacific. Good luck and catch all of those Halloween Pokemon.